Trust me, that is the worst part of this trip. Well, of course, unless you're afraid of heights, well, you're in for a ride. With that said, welcome everybody to the Whirlpool Aerocar. My name is Richard and I'll be your host for today's crossing. Of course, if you have any questions or need any help with picture taking, I'm always happy to do so. And do not worry about missing any sides, because we will be doing a walking rotation once we do reach the other end. And as a safety note, please do not block the yellow bars or the white bar on either side, because they are both doors. Unless you're trying to impress me with a 250 feet dive, please don't try. Alright, with that said, let us begin. Off to my left side. So this is the Whirlpool side. You may notice that the water is rotating at a counterclockwise rotation. That is because the water right now is at maximum capacity. At around 12 to 8 a.m., the water does drop 20 feet and is redirected over to the Robert Morris Generation Station, that large concrete building you see off in the distance in Lewiston, New York. Talking about New York, over here to my right side in this long cliff, long gray fence right above it, long trail down below. All these three long things are part of the United States of America. Right above is the Whirlpool State Park, and down below is the Fox Trail. Rumor has it the Fox still owns it. If you're ever curious on conquering the Fox Trail, it takes around 10 hours to do so. And over to my left side, in that nice Canadian shore, you may see some people fishing. Maybe not right now, but later during the day, you will. That's because fishing is the only legal activity you can do in these waters. It's nice and windy up here, revealing my bald spots.
I seen a fish jump over there. Somebody is fishing.
And I would suggest to put your hats away because the wind does like to appear out of nowhere. And right along this point, we are approaching our highest altitude in our tour. We're about 250 feet from the water and rocks. And if you were so unfortunate enough to drop your phone or your selfie sticks or any heavy belongings, it'll take around 7 seconds to hit the water or rocks. Don't ask how I know that. And right in front of us, in that little cave, you will see a rescue bucket. That is the Aerocar's rescue car. If anything were to happen, thankfully nothing has. It carries around 4 passengers and 1 operator at a time.
Have you seen someone's phone fell down? Sorry? Have you seen someone's phone fell down? Of course. Oh my god! Actually, last week it was around 14 people. 14 people? 14 people.
Alright, so right now we are at our standstill. We'll be heading back in just a moment. Just enjoy the breeze. So, meanwhile, some fun facts about the Aerocar. The Aerocar was designed by a Spanish engineer, Leonardo Torres, and has been in operation for around 109 years. Since then, it has carried around 10 million passengers, and it's about to reach 11 million in October. So we were supposed to do a rotation, but as you can tell, the wind started to pick up, so just not to fear for everyone. We'll just stay on the same sides. I would apologize for that.
That's so cool.
Alright, so if you're ever wondering, the Whirlpool depth is approximately 126 feet and over 2 These are Class 6 rapids, one of the most dangerous and aggressive type of rapids there is in the entire realm. And right here in North America, these are the most dangerous. These rapids carry around 170 million liters per minute and travel at about 40 kilometers per hour. And during high wind speeds, just like today, those speeds can reach up to 80 kilometers per hour. That's around 50 miles per hour for my American folks. If you're ever wondering about the depths, it can range up to 2 feet to 60 feet of the rapids. If you look over to my Canadian shore, you may have noticed a large concrete slab. And over here, in this rocky shore, you will see a yellow circle over by the rapids. It's a bit hard to see, but both of these pads are rescue helicopter pads. If anything were to happen on the water, each passenger pays approximately 10,000 Canadian dollars. And for my American folks, that's around 99 cents thanks to currency exchange rates. And as a final fun fact, around 10,000 years ago, of course, the Horseshoe Waterfall used to lay right here, between this gorge and the whirlpool. Its moved back, eroded back 5.5 kilometers upstream to its current day location. Since then, each year it moves approximately 2 feet, and as you notice, you'll see the nice green, luscious vegetation. And all those trees make the soil very nutritious, which make them the most nutritious soils here in Niagara Falls, Canada. Not sure about the US though, they're building on it. As we are coming to an end on this tour, I'd like to thank everyone for having me as your host. Of course, if you want to leave a good review, my name is Richard, and if you want to leave a bad review, my name is now Kai, K-A-I. And with that said, I hope everyone has an amazing rest of your day here in Niagara Falls, Canada. Just do watch your step as we log into the dock. There will be a slight bump. Watch your step over to your left side through the gate. Have a good day, folks.